and I did it. Hello. So welcome to part 2 of Mission Possible. So my name's Sam and welcome to my channel, So Let's Sparkle with Sam. And if you have watched my last video, you'll know that I am attempting to make a pair of jeans. Not just any jeans, I'm attempting to make these jeans, which are the Maison Fauve Ronsard jeans, and I'm making them with the help of this kit, which is from the lovely Liz at Flying Bobbins, and it's the, as you can see, it's the jeans kit. Now, I left you while I was unpicking, which is probably a great place to leave you actually. So yeah, I basically top stitched the wrong side of the jeans. I followed very carefully. It said press everything to the left, but then when I turned everything over, my left and my right obviously goes the other way, and I lost my mind and I sewed up halfway one leg, yeah, on the wrong side. So I unpicked it all. I gave it a good brush. I tend to, when I unpick, I tend to lint brush it all and then actually rough brush. I've got like a rough brush that I use for here for picking up threads off the floor, and it really helps. And then kind of gave it all a press and repressed it and then top stitched. So I have now top stitched. I did that late last night, and this morning I have got my, so we're a whole week over from the last one, so I'm Monday morning again. I'm ready to do my social sparkle this morning, and I am going to sew up the side seams. So basically I just need to sew it all together. And then it is waistband and belt loops and buttonholes and button and all that jazz. So yeah, I haven't got a load of time today. As I said, I have got my social today, but I don't always get a great deal of time to actually sew. And also I'm teaching today, so I need to sort out my studio. Don't know whether you can see, but I've made a bit of a mess. I've been so creative this weekend that I've made a bit of a mess. So I need to get all of that sorted, and I've also got to get some prep done for my actual teaching. I've got to cut out some other trousers for a teaching project. So who knows what I'll get done today, but that is what's next on my kit. Sorry, apologies. And yeah. So we will see. I will see you in a little while. Me again. So they're actually starting to resemble jeans now. They are all together. I have just rolled up the bottoms. I will need to sort out the hems on them. I do want a larger hem, but I will do all of that bit once I've got the waistband on and I've managed to try them on. But I have done the belt loops and just popped them in place. I've still got to sort out the zip, but they are together. I have done the little adjustment that I wanted to do to the side seam and again on the other side. So it is it's very close here, but it still looks nice and neat on the outside. So I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, so that's really good. So I have done my social sparkle this morning. I have done my teaching, so my lovely ladies have been making lane pants today, and yeah, I've been making a pair of lane pants alongside them. So yeah, I'm going to, I think I've got about another half an hour, 45 minutes or so before I need to go and sort out some dinner. So I'm gonna crack on and see how far I get with the waistband. Good morning. It's an absolutely glorious morning this morning. So I just thought I would bring you into the bedroom because it's where I've got lovely big bay window, and the sunlight is just pouring in, and it's kind of like highlighting my magnolia dress. And yeah, I just thought I'd share it with you because it's such a beautiful day. So I stayed up a little bit too late last night because I was just determined that I wanted to get the waistband on the jeans, which I have done. I've done the belt loops, I've got the waistband on, and I did a little quick pop it on, and oh, it fits perfectly. So I'm really, really excited. So I'm going to do all of the finishing touches. I don't know whether I'm going to have a chance to do it today or whether that will have to wait till tomorrow. But yeah, last night I was talking to my lovely friends Rachel, who's the French Seams, and Catherine, who's Sewington Makery, and Rachel has agreed to do a little bit of filming and photography for me at the Stitch Festival. So I've decided that I'm going to do the reveal there, which is very exciting if I manage to get the buttons and the buttonholes in, because you know things go wrong at the end, don't they, sometimes? So let's keep it real. But yeah, just thought I'd share this beautiful sunshiny day with you. So I'm back in the studio now, and here they are. They are nearly finished, which is so exciting. Yeah, I just need to put the buttonhole and the button on, and then I need to hem the bottoms, and then they are pretty much done. I had varying success with the bar tacks. So this one seems to have gone in really nicely, the bar tacks in these little loops here. And then I had another one, this one here. I don't know whether you can see, but it kind of started off well, then stopped, and then carried on okay. I mean, I've given them a really good tug and it seems to be okay. I don't know whether it was just perhaps my machine with all of those layers. It was like, okay, no, okay. But yeah, not the end of the world. And then, yeah, I've got this one here that it didn't catch it in at all. So I'm going to just go over those bar tacks to make sure that they are in nicely. But yeah, I do think though with bar tacks on the loops, because if you think about it, you've got 4 layers of fabric and then all folded in, so that kind of makes, and then folding over, so that's 8, and then you've got 1, 2 layers and interfacing in between, so you are kind of sewing through quite a few layers. So I will forgive my machine for finding that a bit tricky. You know, sometimes life is hard. Yeah, so I'm gonna get those finished, but they won't, I'm not gonna have chance to do this today because today I'm teaching, so I've got to set up ready for teaching. I'm gonna put these away, and then I'm going to finish them off tomorrow. So I will see you tomorrow. So it is very early on Wednesday morning, and I've been up for a couple of hours now, and I have been very, very busy. Just trying to get everything I need to get done. And I've also been procrastinating over just doing the buttonhole on these jeans because, well, you know, they're almost done. They fit me. I mean, the only thing that can go wrong now is the buttonhole. So yeah. So I have, let me just show you, I have done a couple of practice runs with buttonhole. As you can see, I'm using a contrasting thread because I really like that on jeans on a buttonhole, because I like the way that you can see either side of it. So I've gone for this kind of like tan colour, which I think looks really nice. I've set my machine up. I've made sure that my machine is nice and flat. I've made sure that my buttonhole is nice and flat. I've set it to the jeans buttonhole on my machine setting. Yeah, there's nothing else that I can do now apart from press start. And it doesn't like it. So let's try that again. Take 2. Right, that definitely needed a little bit of gentle encouragement, but I think that's worked okay. Moments of truth. Yeah, quite happy with that. As I said, it just, when it got to about here, it just needed a little bit of a oink. I don't know, it must have caught on something, but I'm pretty happy with that, and I can always go over that with a little zigzag if I'm worried it's going to fray. But I'm going to stick some fray check on it, leave it to dry, and then I'll open the buttonhole and then I'll put the button on. So they are finished, apart from the one little belt loop that I need to go in and redo. Buttons on, buttonholes on, zips in, everything's nicely covered. And yeah, so I've just completely embraced all of my body measurements. I've embraced my rounder tummy, I've embraced my flat bottom, and actually I think it looks fairly peachy in these. So yeah, I'm really happy. They are very wide, and that is the fit that I like on jeans. And now the only thing I've left to do is sort out the hem, because I am on my tippy toes. So when I go down, I've got a decent hem to do. Yeah, all in all, I am very happy. So one of my lovely subscribers on my part 1 video put a comment saying, Sam, I'm absolutely no doubt that you'll get your jeans finished. You will probably do a matching bag. So, I mean, I wouldn't say matching, but I've used some of the leftover denim and then the star fabric and my favourite motifs. Some of these have been gifted to me by lovely special people in my life. And yeah, I did it. Hello. So it's day 2 and I'm all dressed. I've got my lovely funfetti Jara sweater with my brand new Maison Fauve Ronsard jeans, and I've even got a bag to match. So yeah, I'm delighted. Hello lovely ones, so I'm back from the Stitch Festival and I have had the most wonderful time. So I'm just back in my sparkly studio reflecting on the Ronsard jeans from Maison Fauve and what I thought of them, and I did it. I got them finished and I'm so glad that I did. So mission possible. Just a couple of things that I wanted to chat to you about. One of the things is I can't recommend Liz's the Flying Bobbins kits highly enough. I just can't. I would buy another one in a heartbeat. It just made the whole thing so easy. It just meant that everything was there, everything that I needed. She held your hand throughout. It's just such a lovely thing. And yeah, so I think the reason why I was so successful with the jeans was partly to do with the fact that I got the kit. So I'm definitely going to hold Liz responsible for that. So yeah, that was great. The other thing is that I would make them again anyway, even without the kit, in a heartbeat, because they are the most comfortable jeans, and I'm including my ready to wear in this as well, that I own. In fact, there was a couple of times when I was at the Stitch Festival that I was kind of stroking my legs and I was like, oh yeah, I've still got them on. because I was just checking that I still had my trousers on because they were so comfortable. It felt like I wasn't wearing any. I mean, that might sound a bit weird to you, but yeah, absolutely brilliant. Now, I have compared them to my fat face ready to wear. So I've got, the reason that I wanted to make these was that I've got a fat face ready to wear pair, and I wanted to kind of replicate them, clone them, whatever you like to say. And I think that I've done a pretty good job, but I would say that the run style probably fit me better. And yeah, and I love the style of them. The only thing I don't think I've quite 100% nailed is the type of denim. The type of denim is definitely different. So I may be on the lookout for some denim, but I have bought a denim from Cloth Kits. So I think the next thing is just to make exactly the same again with the Cloth Kits denim. So yes, so thank you so much for joining in the fun. I hope you enjoyed this little mission possible as much as I enjoyed filming it for you. And yeah, and I'll just leave you with a few little clips from the Stitch Festival of me wearing them and some photos. And yeah, thanks very much. So if you did enjoy, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe, and I will see you all really soon. So don't forget to sparkle and keep it sparkly, folks. Bye for now.